Hi! So today I'm going to show you how to use concealer to get rid of any under eye darkness and bags. So a couple things to bear in mind with concealer is not to use too much. I think people tend to think the more they use, the more they're going to cover. But in reality, what's actually going to happen is the concealer becomes really cakey and it just doesn't look very nice. So less is more when it comes to concealer. Another thing to bear in mind is when you're just trying to conceal darkness and bags, I would only go one shade lighter than my foundation or skin colour. I think, you know, people tend to go 2 or 3 shades lighter, and that's fine if you're doing a, you know, highlighter and contoured look. But for this purpose, which is to conceal darkness and bags, 1 shade lighter is probably better. And one more thing, if you're trying to conceal bags, then don't apply the concealer directly on the bags, because you're only going to highlight the fact that you have bags. You want to find the shadow that the bags create and apply the concealer to the shadow, which is the dark area under the bags. Okay, so what I do to begin with is look in the mirror and put my head down, and by doing this I can see exactly where needs to be concealed, and for me I can see it's from here to about here and just this little area here. So I am literally only going to apply the concealer to that area. I'm not going to apply it all along here because I don't need it. And to do this, I am going to use a liquid concealer, and I'm going to use a little concealer brush to just apply it where I need it. And then I'm going to blend it with my ring finger. I'm not going to rub it. I'm literally only going to tap it in. Because if I rub, then I'm going to spread the concealer to the areas that I don't need the concealer. And I might, you know, ruin some of my foundation and stuff. So I'm literally just going to use a tapping motion to blend. So I'm gonna put some of this on the back of my hand. And then take my brush, take a little on my brush, and then put my head down so I can see exactly where the darkness is, and just apply it to those areas. Then I'm going to take my ring finger and just tap it in to blend. I can see just a little more darkness here, so I will apply just a tiny bit more. And again, tap to blend. And then another area that tends to get a lot of shadows and therefore some darkness is right at the inner corner here. So I always apply just a tiny bit there. Again, just using my brush put it there. I'm taking my finger and tapping to blend. And then all that's left to do is to set the concealer with some powder. You can use any type of powder, a translucent powder, a powder that matches the colour of your concealer. But I'm going to use an actual under eye setting powder by e.l.f. You can use a powder puff to apply it, or a little brush like this. This is actually an eyeshadow blending brush, and I find these really useful for setting under eye concealer. So I'm just gonna take some of this on my brush and just apply it on the area that I applied the concealer. And what this does is just sets the concealer for the day. Otherwise, you know, it could crease and move, but this makes sure that it stays in place all day for you. And that's basically it. Yeah, I think the trick is to not apply too much and apply it just on the areas that you need it. I will, of course, write everything that I've used below, as well as all my social media stuff. Thank you for watching. Diolch am wylio. Bye.